All right, dude. This is the good one. This is the good one. Last week, everybody had to look at the boring Star Wars stuff. This could be a huge disappointment or be really awesome.
Okay.
Because I really don't know what's in here.
We did not look beforehand.
No. I know there should be Jurassic Park here.
Okay.
And there should be Ronin Warriors.
What if it's empty? The tote's just heavy.
That would be weird. That would be weird. We shouldn't see vintage Star Wars stuff. That stuff is displayed at home. All my Phantom Starkiller stuff's at home. My Longbox Hero Rocketeer stuff's at home.
Okay.
Although there might be some Ninja Turtles in here. Now that I think about it, I don't know. You just want to look?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. Yeah, this is gonna be some good stuff. Gonna be some good stuff.
Ooh, it smells like old toys.
It does smell like old.
It does.
Where do you want to start? They can't see in here. Actually, let's go here. We'll just kind of follow up what we were working with.
Yeah. Let's finish
so Star Wars, I told you guys I was doing animated stuff. So I was going to try to do all the Rebel stuff. So I got this one from this card back. There might be a few more like this. Yeah, here's one. Finn Rao. That's a good one.
That's a cool one.
That's a really good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thrawn. But they eventually switched to... Oh, wait, hold on. Here's one more. Actually, there might be a few more here now that I think about it. Yeah. Old Man Rex.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, Old Man Rex. Sabine. I can't remember if they were in this box first or the next box. But I wanted all of them. And I stopped because... Actually, I think they were that box first. Then they go to this box, which is great. I love this box. But there's a couple items from the run that are in this box that are crazy expensive. Like the Jedi Temple Guard.
Oh,
I just never saw him in the wild. And I only saw him secondhand. And at the time, he was like $60. So I should have bought it because now I think he's over 100.
Dang.
Yeah, so I have Kanan. Agent Callus. I think this was his first release.
I like him as a character.
Yeah, TIE Fighter pilot. Yeah. There might be... Here's another one. Yeah. Ezra. Inquisitor, yeah.
Yep.
There's just a bunch. Alright, so now we're into some fun stuff. What do you want to do first? Let's do this one, because this is a modern one. Longbox Heroes Rocketeer.
That's cool.
This was a Big Bad Toy Store exclusive. Series 2 is on Kickstarter right now, and it has a Rocketeer with removable helmet, so you see Cliff Seacourt's face. And then it comes with, they're doing Betty Page.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So, if you guys didn't see this, Longbox Heroes stuff was great. This is the black and white version, so it's all of these. Like, I have these guys, not him, not Sky Captain, but I have these other ones. They did the full color ones. Actually, you know what? I don't think they did him in color. The two troopers, they did it in the color.
Those are cool
version,
looking figures.
Actually, it doesn't look like they did Black Phantom. Oh, yeah, there he is. So yeah, like I'll clip it a better picture of it. But you can see this. So I have all of these versions as well. They're all individually packaged.
Okay.
They're just on display at home. I just didn't have room for this, so I actually need to find space for this. I really love the way that this looks.
Yeah, those figures look really cool.
Yeah. We'll do this just because I love 90s Kenner stuff. I think I was going to do a Predator run. This probably gets sold because this is the only one that I have.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you didn't make it that far in that run?
No, I didn't make it that far.
There's a ton of them, though, too, I feel like. there's a ton.
Yeah, on the back it shows 5, but I feel like that's not the only 5. Yeah, no. So. But I love this one because I love glow-in-the-dark stuff.
Yes.
So maybe I'll keep it. Maybe I'll put it up there on the shelf with the glow-in-the-dark stuff. I don't know. We'll put that in a maybe pile.
Nice.
All right. So you can see what's in here. They can't see. What do you want to... Here, well, actually, we'll do this out of the way because we did same prototype as the Vader that we did in the last video. Apparently, I got a Boba Fett as well. I remember, I think we traded somebody. No, I think I just bought this personally from a guy in the store. Okay. Came in to sell some. I was like, hey, I'll buy that. Store doesn't need it, but I need it.
Yeah.
So, all right, you can see what's in here.
Yep.
What do you want to do?
Let's knock out that one.
Okay. There's more.
That one's in a case. So it's
okay.
Cool.
Bebop. I have all 10 of the 10 back. So it's a 10 back because there's 10 items listed. I have all 10. This one is not in the best condition, and it is a hard head.
Okay.
I just never found it. This one actually came in a trade at the store. And I was like, no, I'm keeping it. I just never found it.
Yeah.
I just never found it. Bebop and Rocksteady. I think I waited forever because I was like, they're the bad guys. They're going to be the easiest to find because that's kind of the Star Wars mindset.
Yeah.
But it was the exact opposite. So I have all 10. The 4 turtles are on display at home. There's one more in here. I think the other ones are actually in cases in a closet separate because I was originally going to display all 10. I just never got around to it. So this is the only one in an acrylic. But the rest are in kind of clamshells. So I do have all 10.
Now, I know the difference between soft and hard head.
I have all 10, and I have a few extras.
Okay.
And I don't know if those extras are in here. I know I have Dirtbag, because my hockey team's called the Dirtbags, and I have Usagi Yojimbo.
Okay.
I know I have those two. Okay, ask what you're going to ask.
The 10 backs, did they make the 10 backs in a hard head and soft head?
Yes.
They did? Okay.
And some of the turtles came with pop-up displays.
I remember I've seen one of those.
Yeah.
We've had one of those come through the store, and it was the only time I ever saw one.
Yeah. Michelangelo has beaded chucks and regular chucks. And they're
oh, interesting.
Yeah. You'll have to look at like his nunchucks when they're on display on the sprue. They'll look like they're beaded. And most people don't know to look at those, and that's like a dramatic price difference. So if you're out shopping and you see a 10-back looking at, I always zoom in on eBay auctions because a lot of times you can find it.
Gotcha.
They fluctuate in price too. It's been a minute since I've looked at these. I know Leonardo was really hard for me to find for some reason, so I actually paid up for him. I think I paid $200 for my Leonardo.
Okay.
Maybe 150. But the other 3 turtles, I was buying well before people were really like. My Raphael was $30.
Oh wow. Card? That's crazy.
10-back. Soft head.
Oh wow.
It was $30, and I think my Michelangelo was $35. Donatello was probably $50, $60. I bet I paid $100 for the These went up. Foot Soldier.
I feel like those are always going to be pricey.
Yeah, I may not have a Foot Soldier. I'll have to check. But yeah, let's put this out of the way and keep going. My one mask toy of the collection. I was going to do a mask run. And I was like, well, I don't want to spend all the money on the vehicles, so I'll just get these 2 packs, and I only bought 1. Don't know why. Yeah. I love that, though. It's super dusty for being in a case this long.
Right. Did they do them all in 2 packs?
Yeah.
They did?
Yeah. So it would be 2, 2, 2, 2, 2.
Okay.
Yeah. And then they did the kid and the robot that looks like R2-D2.
Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah.
I have this one over there. I have a double this one, so I'm going to sell this one. This is why I needed to do this. Because I recently bought over on my desk over here, I have the whole Expanded Universe run. I have all of them. And here's one that I clearly bought. I'm wondering if there's any more in here. So, alright.
That's funny.
Alright, Mr. Rod. Here, we'll just do this one since it's another...
Another turtle?
Yeah, another turtle. Another 10-back, April. I bought her at an antique store for like $25 maybe.
Oh wow.
Yeah. No press, blue stripe. So there's a bunch of variants of April.
Okay.
No stripes on the side. Just press pass on her chest or not. So this is blue stripe, no chest, no press pass. I haven't looked up to see what this one goes for. It definitely shot up in value recently.
Okay.
Yeah. Not crazy high, but for what it is. All right, you pick, dude. I'm excited. Let's go.
Ghostbusters. Because I liked Ghostbusters when I was a kid.
This is the full Slimed Heroes wave. That one's unpunched. But it's got a little bit of yellow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's just the nature of 90s Kenner. These would have been early 90s. Actually, these might have still been 80s. These are the ones you squeeze water on them, and it looks like they're slimed. So I've got... Who do I have here? I have Lewis. You have Egon.
Egon.
Here's Ray. Here is Peter. Also a little yellowed. And here's Wednesday.
Nice.
Unpunched as well.
Those are awesome.
I bought these during COVID when I was working. I was going to make a book that was all Ghostbusters. And so I was buying them all, and I started reselling a bunch of them, but I decided I wanted to keep these.
That's such a fun line.
I have the original 4, and you guys have seen it on Toy Store near you. We've done some other clips of it. I have the original 4. I have third releases. The wife bought me Vankman as a gift when we first started dating, so that's 20 years that I've had that one.
Yeah.
And then I slowly started getting the other ones. Egon took me 2.5 years to find because I wanted them to match. I have the purple background here. Actually, we have the re-release ones in here, so we can talk about it. So like this re-release is based off of the first release where it's solid purple. So I have one that has like the light blue background, and then the text on mine is yellow.
Okay.
So the first release would have been purple like this. The second release would have been light blue background, white text.
Gotcha.
Third release is light blue background, yellow text. So I wanted all 4 of mine to match.
Okay.
And because of that, I couldn't find the Egon
Gotcha.
forever. So I have the re-releases. They're not worth.
Okay.
I have the ones that say "I ain't afraid of no ghost" because if you ever look at trademarks, Real Ghostbusters is trademarked. The logo is trademarked. "I ain't afraid of no ghost" is also trademarked. And Hasbro neglected to handle the trademark stuff, I guess.
Oh.
So "I ain't afraid of no ghost" was on the first release of these, and then was removed. So now when you find them, they don't have "I ain't afraid of no ghost."
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So I have the. I think all 3 take these. All 4 of the ones I have are. There's not as many in here as I thought. Yeah, I have.
They all have
Yeah,
I Ain't
yeah.
Afraid No Ghost?
Yep.
That's cool.
Yep. Let's put these out of the way. These can go back here in one of these modern boxes. Oh, dude, look at this. I forgot all about this.
Oh, what is this? That's cool.
It's super dusty. I want to get this whole line. I should have bought them all. Super 7 Universal Monsters. It's like the coffin cutout.
In Japanese?
Yeah, look how cool that is. I definitely have to make a list that I need the rest of these because I want these.
I haven't even seen those.
Yeah,
That's super cool.
yeah,
Oh, it's translucent.
yeah.
That's awesome. That's super cool.
Alright, since we can see in here, look what I found. Another Ninja Turtle. Told you I had Dirtbag. My hockey team's called Dirtbags, so I had to get Dirtbag unpunched. They're always messed up down here. They said it was like the
They always have
air-
like a little gap.
yeah. Oh man, his knife came untaped.
Oh no.
So his knife is just floating around. Luckily it won't come out. Okay. We have a couple options where we can take this next.
Okay.
I think you can see this option.
Yep.
We don't need this in here.
Random Tusken Raider.
Yeah, just a random Tusken Raider. Okay, we can go this route, we can go this route, or we can go this route.
Oh.
I forgot all about these. Also, hold on. Hold on. What are we doing here?
What is going on?
Oh, I kept Garazeb because my dog's name is Zeb, so that's why I didn't get rid of that. Not sure why I kept that Ahsoka. And I love the White Ranger. Not sure why I kept that White Ranger. I got rid of all the other ones. These can go in a sell pile. I don't really need those. So, story about this. We can go more into how much I love Shadows of the Empire when we make that video. But right before I moved from Kansas here,
Okay.
I had my final birthday party, so I was probably like 12. No, I was probably 13. 13, maybe even... No, I was probably 13, 12, 13. And we had it at like the skating rink, like, because we were learning how to play hockey at the time.
Oh, gotcha.
And all the girls that came were confused why I got a toy as a gift. It's probably this... No, it might be this one. I can't remember if it's this exact one or if I opened that one and had to replace it. We'll assume that I had to replace it. But one of my buddies, the guy that actually kind of got me into hockey, he gave me this because he knew I needed it. And that kid passed away. Like, I moved here and then, like, it's pre-social media, so I couldn't, like, track everybody down.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until, like, social media became a thing that I started, like, reaching out to some friends back then. They told me he passed away. So it was like, I didn't find out that he died till, like, 4 years after he died. And he died, like, 4 years after I moved.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it was
It's
like...
been a while.
Yeah, so I'm always like super partial to the swoop, and this one's like still sealed, great shape, not inexpensive. I mean, you can get, I think we have them for $10.
Yeah, I was like,
$15, yeah.
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
1 or 2 probably for not
Oh,
much.
dude, I didn't know I had this, but I'm keeping that. That's cool. Rebels 2-pack, Maul with the robot legs.
Oh, isn't that?
Hell yeah! Which Inquisitor is that? Seventh Sister. That's pretty cool. Those can stand there. Okay, what are you thinking? This one?
Yeah.
All right. I love 90s Kenner. I do. Like, I haven't hid that. I love Power of the Force 2. I love Jurassic Park. Those stuff are all Kenner, right? I have been working on this line. And the main reason I wanted to make this video and I wanted to dig through this tote is because I don't remember which ones I have. So every time we do a show, I run across a few and I'm like, I want to buy it. And I cannot remember which one I have. So I love Kenner Swamp Thing.
The Unmen are back for revenge and they want Swamp Thing!
Rico is poisoning Swamp Thing's home!
Who can save it?
Swamp Thing! Nobody poisoned the swamp trap! I live here! It's feeding time for my Venus flytrap! Ah! It won't stop me!
Is this the end of Swamp Thing?
No! My mighty Bog Rover will put an end to you! Fire!
Swamp Thing, Guardian of the Earth! Swamp Trap playset, Bob Rover and figures sold separately.
Like, I just remember watching the Bad cartoon. I remember playing with these toys as a kid. You could get the one that his arm shot out. You could get the glow-in-the-dark one. This one, camouflage, changed color, which is not this one. The thing about it, though, is, like, there's so many different versions of the Swamp Thing, but they only put, like, 4 or 5 on the back.
Oh, okay.
So I need to find, like, an accurate database that shows me all.
Yeah.
So I've got Climbing Swamp Thing. Looks awesome. I don't know if you've ever seen that one.
I didn't even know about this.
And I love the artwork on the box. I love it all. Let's see.
Yeah. I didn't know anything about this.
The only other Swamp Thing I have right now is Capture Net Swamp Thing. So, like, both Swamp Things that I have aren't listed on the back.
Oh, okay.
Like, oh no, Climbing is right there, yeah. So this one isn't. So I got that one.
That one's cool looking too.
And then they did bad guys. They're called Evil Unmen Villains. And then they did heroes. So I think I have all of the bad guys. So this is Skin Man. And they're like weird looking monsters, and then you put the rubber piece on top and they become weirder monsters.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, like these, I'm so glad we're doing this. Like, I'm so happy to see these. I can get an accurate list, but these need to be on display.
Yeah, those are super cool.
Like, these need to be, like, they did a playset, 2 vehicles and a playset. I don't normally do vehicles or playsets, but for this line, I'm going to do the vehicles and the playset. I'm going to get this line 100%.
Nice.
Skin Man.
That's
Weed Killer. Look at this guy. That's so cool. Like, it's 90s, it's Kenner. Like, I love it all, man. I need to get some cases for these.
Yeah. Yeah, you need clamshell these guys for sure.
Oh, so I thought I had all the bad guys, but I don't have all the bad guys. I don't have all the bad guys. I thought I did. Alright, so this one is Dr. Demo. Yeah. I'm missing Anton Arcane. He's like the leader of the bad guys. This one's cool. I might upgrade this one because his bubbles get a little yellow.
Real yellow.
That's the downside of the 90s Kenner stuff, though, too. Is they also will get yellow on you pretty quick. I like how it comes with like a hangman. Yeah.
Like a little voodoo doll kind of thing.
Yeah, because I think it all took place in Cajun country, so.
That makes sense.
Yeah. That's a cool one. I like that one. I need to get the rest. Those are getting high on my list. And I have both of the human good guys. Bayou Jack, and because of course the freaking Native American had to be named Tomahawk. But look, he also has repurposed Robin Hood.
Is that what that's from?
I believe those Robin Hood accessories.
That's hilarious.
Or Hook. I can't remember. But we've got the good guys. Little yellow. I'm not as particular about these ones because these aren't as cool. But if I'm trying to get them all, I have to get them. Like, if I was only picking and choosing, I would have never bought these.
Gotcha.
But wanting to get them all, I think it was necessary.
Yeah.
I just love the art, man. So cool.
Yeah.
So cool. I love it.
I actually never watched this.
It's a good cartoon. Well, when I was a kid, it was a good cartoon.
Who knows now?
Who knows now? Okay.
The amount of good cartoons that you rewatch, you're like, oh, whoa.
Yeah. All right, we went through the whole tote, and it took like 45 minutes. So we decided to go ahead and cut this video in two, make it easier for you guys. I do want to apologize about the noises. This warehouse is crazy. The garage door just kind of flaps the whole time. But this room's almost done, so we'll start filming in here after these next two videos. So make sure you guys tune in next Wednesday, 7 o'clock Central, for the rest of my cool hidden collection. Bye!